Hi everyone, my name's Renee and I'm here today to lead you through some yoga. And the reason that I'm sharing this now is that we are in the midst of a pandemic and there has been no better time to tap into the beautiful practice of yoga. And what's happening now and what often happens when we are faced with hardship is that we do a few things. We tell ourselves how hard it is and then we try to escape with booze, food, gambling, whatever it is. But the truth about those things is that the harder we tell ourselves it is, and the more we try to escape it, the longer it lasts and the harder it is. And so, the biggest gift you can give yourself in the face of challenge is presence. And so, that's what we're going to focus on for the next 10 minutes as we move through some yoga, simple poses that you can tap into anytime to calm your nervous system and to get present in your life. Okay? So if you have a mat, great. If you have something you can sit on, like a block or a towel or a blanket, that's great, but you don't need really anything. So just come to a comfortable seated position. You can sit cross-legged, letting your knees fall below your hips. You can kneel any way that feels comfortable where you can have a nice, long, straight spine. And just begin by closing your eyes. In yoga, we talk so much about connecting to the breath. And the reason that we do that is that the breath connects us to the now. It's our anchor to the present moment. We can't breathe in the past, can't breathe in the future. We can only breathe now. And so when we draw our attention to the breath, it really gives us no choice but to be here now. So let's inhale. Exhale. Watching your breath flow in and out of your body. I inhale. I exhale. I inhale. I exhale. Maybe you seal your lips and breathe in and out of your nose, bringing on board an Ujjayi breath, but you don't have to. Breathe in a way that works for you. When you're ready to marry that breath with some movement, on an inhale, we'll sweep our arms high. Reaching your fingertips towards the ceiling, core engaged. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, sweep your arms high. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, sweep your arms high. Exhale, this time reaching your right fingertips down towards the mat. Left arm reaches high and then slightly over to the right for a nice side bend. You're going to feel this beautiful stretch down your left side body. Your left fingertips are reaching up and out while your left hip is anchoring down. Really feeling a nice side stretch here as you breathe in and breathe out. One more inhale and exhale. Inhale, sweep your arms through center and then take the stretch to the other side. So left fingertips drop outside your left hip, right arm high, and then slightly over to the left. Focusing on your breath and these gentle movements just to wake up your body and to move some energy. Mostly we're focusing on our breath and our presence. Inhale, sweep your arms high. Exhale, taking a twist to the right, letting your right fingertips land somewhere behind you and your left hand meets your right knee. And an inhale, you lengthen. And on an exhale, you twist. So our breath is what anchors us to the present moment, and our yoga movements, our asanas, allow us to move energy, to move stuck energy. And the truth is that we all store emotions and trauma in our body. And so the yoga asanas help us to release those, to move them so they don't get stuck. Inhale, sweep your arms high, and then take the twist to the other side. Left fingertips behind you, right hand, left knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. And even just a simple practice like what I'm leading you through right now helps you to connect to the present, and it helps you move some of that stagnant energy. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, sweep your arms high. Exhale, hands to heart, removing anything that's underneath you so that you can come into a tabletop position. Just going to lead you through some simple movements here before we take child's pose and end our quick practice. So coming into a tabletop, knees stacked underneath hips, toenails down on the mat. Wrist stacked underneath elbows, underneath shoulders, and your spine is straight. Feeling all 5 fingers pushing into the mat here, setting up your foundation through everything that's on the mat. And here I want you to just close your eyes and take any intuitive movement that feels good. So that might mean rocking your hips side to side. That might mean hip circles. That might mean dropping your hips back towards your heels. Really just closing your eyes and tapping into what you need right now. Knowing and honoring that that's different every single day. And just meeting yourself where you are right now. Coming into a neutral tabletop here, we'll begin to take some cow and cat poses together. So on an inhale, we drop our belly, lift our chest and our gaze for cow pose. And on an exhale, we round, gaze at your belly button for cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Taking a few more of these on your own. Cat and cow is a beautiful way, quick, easy way to just get the energy channels that live up and down our spine moving. So if nothing else, you can drop into cat and cow anytime, inhaling and exhaling, feeling your body move and dropping into the present. Coming into a neutral table here, planting your right hand down, kickstanding your right foot off your mat, bringing your left foot to the back of your mat and opening up your chest for a supported side plank. Feeling the lift of your left side body and the opening and expansiveness of your chest. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Coming back through center and then taking that on the other side. So this time your left hand plants, left foot kickstands off your mat, right foot to the back of your mat, right arm high. I inhale. I exhale. I inhale. I exhale. Coming back into a neutral table and then dropping your hips back to child's pose. So traditionally we have our fingers spreading and reaching for the front of our mat while our forehead meets the mat. If this is too much on your shoulders, know that you can have your arms down by your sides. Reaching your hands forward otherwise, and just play with it a little bit. How far apart do you need your knees? Maybe you have them super far out. Maybe you have them close. Just let yourself be super comfortable here. And let your forehead meet the mat. And as your forehead meets the mat, I want you to gently massage it back and forth. So you're massaging the center of your forehead here. And what this allows for is an activation of your parasympathetic nervous system. So the rest and restore that we have. We are so often in the face of a crisis like the one we are in right now, we're in fight or flight. And something simple like being in child's pose and massaging the center of your forehead lets your nervous system know that you are okay. That you are okay. Maybe you even say that as you're in child's pose. I am okay. I am okay. Coming back through tabletop now, and then finding a comfortable seated position. Placing one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. Giving yourself this tactile connection to breath. Feeling the life inside of you. And while you're breathing, I just want to read you a quote from Niall Donald Walsh. And the quote is really applicable to what we're facing right now. And I'll let you take away from our time together with whatever you need. But maybe it's something that I'll read now. Everything is falling together perfectly, even though it looks as if some things are falling apart. Trust in the process you are now experiencing. I'll read it one more time. Everything is falling together perfectly, even though it looks as if some things are falling apart. Trust in the process you are now experiencing. I hope this was helpful in some way. Please come back. I'll be recording more, and in future practices, I'll be talking less and moving more. I just wanted to set the foundation because I think it's really important that we know why we're getting on our mats. We understand the beautiful benefits of yoga, not only on the mat, but off the mat as well. There's no more important time for this beautiful practice. Namaste.